I'm doing great. Happy to be here. How y'all doing?
Good,
I'm
man.
all
Good,
good,
man.
man.
You just signed your official papers a little while ago to go to Louisville, and the first thing I think most people, whether it's Louisville fans or college basketball fans, want to find out is who is Sananda Fru, and I want you to give us a scouting report. I've watched plenty of highlights of you, but I want you to give me a scouting report, strengths and weaknesses of your game.
Strengths and weaknesses. I think that's a great question. I'd say I'm a super active player, giving my best on the court every time I'm out there trying to fight. And about my player type, I would say I'm a great defender. Like I'm out there playing on the five, on the four mostly. But I would say I can guard basically 1 to 5 on the switch defense. I would say there's no mismatches for me. So on a defensive scheme, I would say I'm moving everywhere on the court, be it outside, inside, shooting, blocking shots, getting steals, being active. And I would say that's a big strength of my game. And on the other hand, on the offensive board, I would say I'm a great pick and roll player. I love to run the floor. I'm pretty agile for my size, so I can move. I can stay outside, stretch the court, shoot the ball a little bit, be inside, grab boards, crash hard, and just I feel like I can be everywhere where my team needs me. Um, just trying to help my team. Don't matter if they need me to grab boards, be aggressive, get scores in the lane or attack the lane. Finish strong, pretty athletic, can catch lobs. So that's what I can say about me.
How did you end up on Louisville? Where did that recruitment process start? How did they find you? How did you get in first contact with them? And why was that the program that you decided to commit to? The 502 circle, right?
Man, that's a great question. I can't even tell you how I got there. I would say my agent did all the work. I'm super thankful. Milan, he's doing a great work, making it easy for me. And I would just say Louisville sounds like a great fit to me. Like I got a great coaching staff. I I talked a lot to my guy Kloman and Pat Kelsey. They be reaching out to me, and I think they're playing great basketball. And just the way they're playing, just I think really suits me. Super aggressive, like to run, like big men who are more on the athletic side, run the court, can stretch the court, play aggressive defense. I just think it suits me a lot, and that's a big reason why I chose them. And on the other side, I think they have a great fan base. Mm, my teammate, he played at Kentucky last year, and he told me Louisville like they got the best fans in the whole world, basically. And they already reached out, text me some DMs. I'm super happy, super thankful. So I can't wait to get over and touch down in Louisville.
Hold on. So which teammate played at Kentucky that said they got that Louisville has the best fans in the world? That I got to know.
Okay, best fans is a bit crazy, but he said he got a great fan base. They're gonna love me. He said I'm gonna fit there, good fans. And
Trey
I
Mitchell,
can't say
right?
no
Trey
bad about
Mitchell,
that.
right? It's
Yeah, he
Trey
told me they got
Mitchell,
a
right?
great fan base and they're gonna love me and they're gonna fit the system. And he just says it's gonna be a great fit. I'm really gonna enjoy my time. He said we're still opponents and he's still there's a little thing between
Rivalry
us.
there.
And we got some rivalry, got some jokes and practices, but yeah, I'm super happy and I think it's gonna be a great fit.
All right,
You
where'd you get the
speak better
nickname?
English
How?
than I think Brian Cloman does. I will say that about you, Sananda. That's the most impressive thing to me is that you speak better English than Brian Cloman.
No chance. There's no
Hey, how did you get the nickname the Flamingo?
the flamingo. Oh my god. So first of all, I wouldn't say that's my nickname, but my coach and my I think when I played in the U14 in Berlin, he said I almost taking like flamingo shots because I used to shoot like a one leg fadeaway, and he hated it. He was like, "Oh my God, Sandy, please stop shooting this shot. This horrible shot. You always shoot flamingo. You look like flamingo. It's horrible." And that's where it came from.
Break down your the first time that you met Pat Kelsey, right? Because Pat Kelsey, he could be energetic, he could be entertaining, he could be a lot. I want to know your first experience meeting him, and what it was like the first time you had a conversation.
And I mean, I haven't met in person yet, so I'm still waiting for it. Super excited. But the first time we had a talk, he was like a super nice guy, super, like you said, super energetic, like outcoming, talking to me, like kind of showing me around on his iPad or on his computer around the facility, showing me how it's looking. And I feel like he's just a great guy, good guy to be around, super positive, energetic. I feel like he's never gonna have a bad day. He wakes up, is super energized, brings the energy for I feel like everyone around the room, and I just felt like he's a great guy, talked good to me, and I really can't wait to meet him.
Why has there been this rash of international guys coming over to the U.S. recently? Is it because of the money? Because my guess is you didn't grow. Maybe you did grow up thinking I want to go play college basketball. You grew up thinking I want to play in the NBA. Ordinarily, over the years, there were a few international guys that would come over and play college, but not like it is right now.
Hmm.
What's the biggest reason for that?
I think the money is a point, but I think the even bigger point is the opportunities. Like in especially in European basketballs, on all the teams to get on, it's mostly about like you have to try hard. You're the young guy on the team. You got to work the hardest to get chances. And even often for you, like you're working hard and giving your best, you still get no chance to play. And I feel like it's easier to play in the US. Not easier, but like I feel like you get better chances and coaches trust you a bit more. And the other guys are in your age group, so it makes more sense for you playing. He's like grown man. They've been through all the programs, and it's like super tough to compete for minutes. I think that's a big reason people go over, and just I feel like it's easier to chase a dream, and I feel like every young kid wants to play in the USA at one point, want to make the NBA, and I feel like the US gives you the best chances, and they got some great coaches, especially individual work is like on the level. There's a level by himself. I feel like European basketball got to step up a little bit in that direction, and just the individual work plus the chances you get on the court just sounds super nice to people from Europe.
Yeah, so are you an NBA fan? You watch a lot of the NBA?
Unfortunately, it's a little bit difficult because of the time difference. So most of the games are like 2 in the morning, and I got practice and stuff. So I'm gonna rewatch some highlights afterwards and see the scores. But unfortunately, I can't watch the games.
Can you give us a prediction on the NBA Finals, Oklahoma City or the Pacers? Who you got?
That's a good question. I'm gonna go with the Pacers. I'm a big Halliburton fan from the playoffs on.
Ooh.
Man, this game stepped up, especially after he got voted for this like what was it called, like most overrated player, and he's been killing it since then. And I love a nice
They
Cinderella
pissed off the
story.
wrong
I
guy,
thought like,
Sananda. They pissed off the wrong guy.
huh?
They made the wrong guy angry.
Exactly. He be stepping up. He be showing, man. You tell me, you call me overrated. I can show you overrated. And he be backing his stuff up. The celebrations, he got it all. I feel like it would be a nice story if he wins it all.
Give me who's your game like? Because everybody, and it may be a combination of a couple players, because everybody wants to know, like, before you get on the court, well, who is this guy? 6'11, 245. He's long. He can run. He's skilled. He doesn't shoot a ton of threes. Like, who would you compare your game to in the NBA?
Mhm. It's a good question. I wouldn't say there's like one comparison that I'd say, yeah, that's my game. I'm on my game like him, but I try to be the best of myself, my version. But if I had to name some, I'd maybe say like a Bam Adebayo, Evan Mobley, maybe even some say like an AT type of direction. Because yeah, I feel like Adebayo and Evan Mobley really suit me. Because I feel like there's some very versatile defenders. Like I said, they switch out a lot, play defense from 1 to 5, defend every spot. Basically built like me, pretty similar, super long, can move. And I feel like they impact the court on a lot of ways, not only about scoring, but just helping out the teammates, being the right possessions and making the right plays.
Well, you just compared yourself to the two best and most versatile defensive five men in the NBA, Sananda. So, way to keep the expectations low for Louisville fans. Listen, man, we appreciate you jumping on. It's going to be a blast to see you guys play this year.